We're going to begin by creating a mind map. This is to explore the idea of having a problem, for example. So the mind map is a kind of decorative brainstorm. And what I'm doing is I am selecting a piece of newspaper and I'm saying I will make mistakes. So what I've done is I've said my problem is that sometimes I make mistakes. And this mind map is going to explore that idea. So you can start with a simple problem. It might be that you got stuck in traffic this morning. It could be that you've run out of milk. Or you could, in the sense of the paper, you could work with a bigger problem, but you don't have to. It can be something rather mundane. So starting with the problem in the center of the page, I'm then going to write different aspects of what this is around the central idea. So here I have, I will make mistakes, and then I've elaborated by saying, don't be afraid to make mistakes. So a mind map connects that part of our brain that identifies with creativity. You can use different colors, you can use different styles of text, and we're going to develop this so that it becomes a vibrant example of a mind map. I'm decorating my mind map so you can see the similarities here between this and a brainstorm. Adding colour, sectioning off the different aspects of this particular problem that I want to think about. And then adding drawings, details to help think around the subject a bit more. So the idea here is that we're thinking about a problem that we have, and we're going to collage an invention to the problem that we have. And here's the example of the mind map. Next, we're going to invent a solution to the problem that we had in our mind map. So in my mind map, I said that I had made mistakes and that was my problem. So I'm going to invent a solution to that problem. And what I've decided to go for is a machine that keeps track of the mistakes I make. Now, collage is the technique of pasting one paper surface to another. There are other versions of this, so there is fabric collage and there is multimedia collage. My machine, I'm starting with a piece of pink paper and I'm just cutting out a shape to represent the machine. Collage is a simple technique and it can be used to great effect, in my opinion. If for any reason you have any difficulty handling scissors, it may be an idea to work alongside another person who can assist. So I'm pasting the back of this piece of pink paper and I'm going to apply it to the surface of the white paper. So this video has been time-lapsed to show the collage technique. I am collaging the invention to my problem. It is a mistake recording machine. So I created a mind map around my problem, which is that I make mistakes. And then the invention that I've created with my collage is going to be a mistake recording machine. Now to create the machine, I've got my background, which is in pink, and then I'm going to add some buttons in green. Of course, you can use templates to draw around if you want to create your collage that way. Here I've just used a penny to create the circles. I could have used a compass, but that would have been a little bit awkward because they're quite small. I'm cutting out the buttons and applying them to the pink paper, and I'll be doing that with paste, with glue. So this video shows at a quicker pace how collage is done. So it involves pasting one surface of paper to another. There are mixed media collage techniques, for example, and fabric collage techniques as well. And you can embellish your collage in any which way that you choose. Here I've chosen to use stamps. So I've written the word mistakes on the machine itself. And then I'm going to create a tape to come out of the machine. So this I'm doing with yellow paper. So I just cut that out and apply it to the collage with glue. I'll then embellish this further with handwritten text. So the tape has a record of each mistake on it, because in my invention, keeping track of the mistakes I make helps me to address them, I suppose. So it's just a fun way to think around a problem. It's a fun way to get started in collage. It gives us a focus to, because obviously you can create any collage that you wish, but this is a small project for getting started with the technique.